How about a little life update? Because I have not been great about vlogging things in a way that makes sense, but I am here in New York. It's been a couple days at this point of consistent vlogging that I've missed. I'm here in New York. I had a last minute work project, and I think being bi-coastal, and I say that in quotation marks because I don't actually live in New York, as you guys know, but I just spend so much time here and I came back a lot. I stayed away for most of the colder months because I just didn't want to be cold, basically, but now things have picked up again with different campaigns that are specific to location. I had one that I had to do today when I landed, and it's due tonight. I still have to edit that, actually. And then there's another one that just came up that just so happens to be back in LA, so I may have to be back there now. So it was a little bit of a game of back and forth, and it's great, but at the same time, flying is pretty exhausting. And for someone like myself, like, I get very bloated, I get like bruised legs sometimes. I'll be flying around quite a bit basically over the next couple of weeks, but I'm here. I brought Sesame with me too, actually, which was a whole new experience. I've never traveled with a pet before, and I didn't know how it was gonna go. I was so worried it was gonna be like a newborn child situation where like your baby's crying on the plane and everyone's kind of giving you the dirty eye and you just feel really bad and embarrassed. But it was surprisingly good, and he warmed up to my mom and my sister very quickly, so I think that's a really good sign. What else is new? I've been reading a lot. I bought another book at the airport. I've just been kind of very into, like, I guess just doing things that maybe are better for my self-growth. I spent a lot of time on Animal Crossing, and then I kind of got over it because I feel like I finished my island. So then I started picking up books, and this was one that someone had recommended to me that kind of got me into all of it. I think I've talked about this book a lot already, but I finished this one. And then I started going through books that I had purchased but never finished. So I finished this one the next day. And then now I'm moving on to this book that I always bring with me when I travel and I never actually touch. So that's gonna be, since I'm on a roll, I feel like it'll be easy, but this is gonna be my next book. And then I also picked up this book at the airport because I'd heard such great things about it, and I think I'm having like a quarter life crisis, honestly. We'll talk more about that later in my full life update video, but Atomic Habits. I feel like I'm late to the game, but I'm very excited about this. So I picked this up at the airport. I realize now I didn't need to because I forgot that I also ordered this book here. This is another one of Mary Kay Choi's books, so by the same author of Yoke. So I have, let's see, 3 books to work through, and then this is kind of like, this isn't really like a book. These are just essays, but I got questions about this book because I posted a page of it on Instagram, and it's really beautiful. It's called This Is How You Heal. So I have a lot of reading to do, but it's kind of been my thing lately, so I think it's a good thing. I'm gonna take a shower now, but that's basically the update. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be a little bit better about vlogging in a way that makes sense so you guys aren't so confused. Reporting live from New York, it is cold. I kind of do want to go. I just want to be warm. So my mom is here. She's not camera ready right now, she says, but this is actually my previous cat's brush. You guys remember she passed in January, February this year. And this is some of her fur. I know it might seem like kind of weird, but it's just like because of the pandemic, none of us could see her before she passed. And so, ooh, I'm gonna cry. But anyways, now I can brush Sesame with her brush. Here's a little Whole Foods haul. Lots of basics to stock up on, and just like things. I don't think I'll need too much because I feel like there are a lot of restaurants that I want to try now that I'm here in the city, but we have canned beans, a good variety. Canned beans are always great. And then tomato paste for soups and other things. We have potatoes, mom's potatoes. Lots of broccoli. There's like a couple more bunches of broccoli. Bananas, cabbage for slaw and like stir frying. Citrus, because I love citrus and like everything. Some vegan proteins. These are like, I couldn't find my usual Abbott's Butcher one, so I picked up this to try, and also this tofu based one to try. I've never had it before, but we'll see. And this is just some high protein tofu and extra firm tofu. Some gluten-free noodles. These are great for making, obviously, pad see ew. Berries, if you ever see, I try not to buy like Driscoll's berries, but whenever there's like a sweetest batch, I'm always like, wow, they're just so good. My friend on Instagram posted this. His handle is Big Box Vegan Eats, and he posts like vegan grocery store finds, and I saw this and it looked good, so I was like, let me try it. It's gluten-free, it's vegan. Dairying, which I love, my favorite vegan chicken. I bought this so that I could make romaine, or my Caesar with romaine, and kale. You guys know this is one of like my hyperfixation meals. I really enjoy this milk, especially if I'm not steaming milk, and since I'm not at home and I don't have like the milk frother that we use all the time, I just drink this for iced. But if I'm steaming, I really like pistachio milk, as you guys know. And then this I thought was fun and new, so I was like, I'll try it. I've never been into coffee, so I've never been able to try fun creamers until now. And that's everything. So I'm anticipating that I'm gonna get questions about how I traveled with Sesame, and it was my first time, so I was actually a little bit too nervous, and because he counts as one of my bags, I didn't really have like the hands or the extra space to be vlogging and holding a camera. I was just too nervous and like focused on it, so I didn't really document very well, but I did a very in-depth explanation over on Sesame's Instagram account. I'll put his account handle here. He's adjusting super well. He's actually really friendly with like my mom and Chloe off the bat, which is surprising because like when friends come over to my house in LA, he just like hides and runs away. As you can see, this little munchkin is just cozying up in here. He slept with me last night again. He's getting lots of love and attention. So I think the only thing he's not loving is the litter right now because we just picked up some random litter, but I was able to find the one that he usually uses. And so hopefully he'll like that one a little bit better. Look at his little toe beans. I can't. Oh my god. So peaceful. So my mom is making a, what is this, a vegetable potato soup?
No,
broccoli soup?
Broccoli,
plus extra
veggies. Like
and we're using tahini instead of heavy cream.
I'm replacing it.
So I love tahini.
I'm just gonna put,
it smells really good.
like 50 grams.
She's using her like fancy machine thing. Here's her steamed broccoli. So high tech. I'm waiting for Shelly right now. I didn't really pack very well, I realized, because we were gonna do a shoot today, and I kind of just packed like 2 outfits, honestly. I think I was mostly worried about Sesame's things, but we are gonna try out a new vegan croissant at Mom Bakery, and then the rest we'll kind of just figure out. I think we're gonna take pictures though, so I guess I'll show you some behind the scenes of that. I feel like whenever I see Shelly, we always take so many pictures. It's buttery. It looks flaky. It is buttery. This is the lemon poppy seed cookie. On our tree. I just shot with Shelly. I'm actually in my old neighborhood, which feels really nostalgic, and they opened a Bareburger, which we don't have in LA, and I always miss, and every time I come to New York, I get Bareburger, so I think I'm gonna take it out and bring it back with me to Jersey, just because when in New York, must Bareburger. I'm just gonna tell you what I got. It's kind of silly, because it's just like 2 veggie patties and a bunch of lettuce. They used to do this really amazing collard wrap. If you watch like my really old videos when I still lived in New York, fresh out of college, they had collard green wraps and they were so good. It was actually what turned me on to collard greens in general, because I always thought they were so bitter, but they kind of steam it so that it's like easy to wrap. Anyway, now they just do this like stupid lettuce thing, which I'm still into it, but you know, obviously I ordered it. But it's lettuce, and then I get the black bean and poblano bean patty. I get a double patty because with just the lettuce, it's like not that filling. I get alfalfa, caramelized onions, and then mushrooms on top. I don't know, it's just so good. They also have a really good sweet potato wild rice patty, which I highly recommend. But yeah, I just love Bareburger because it's so good. You can go with like friends, especially if they aren't vegan. It's great because it's basically a very customizable burger, and I think they have 8 vegan patty options. And then so many bun options. I'm also like a sucker for customization, so I feel like it just speaks to me. Today I'm taking Mom to Susie Chi for acupuncture, my favorite acupuncturist in the city. I have not found anyone as good as her, even in LA. So I'm really excited because the last couple times I've been back, I haven't had a chance to go, and she's the best. I'm gonna try and vlog some of it, but you guys will probably remember. I love her, she's great. It's on ClassPass, but you can also just book through her regularly, and she's amazing. So many of you guys have told me that you went and loved it, so just trust me on this one, okay? If I have one recommendation, I will die by this one. Mom loved the acupuncture, which I knew she would. It's just, Susie is really just the best. I want to check out my cupping marks because I actually haven't even looked at them myself yet. So let's see if I can show you. Okay, so honestly, it doesn't look too bad. And she was saying that it was pretty light compared to what she'd expect, especially since it's been a year. So I feel like that means things are going well. But anyway, I'm excited to read this. I think this is kind of like a lighthearted read. So that's gonna be my Friday night plan. I'm just gonna stay in, hang out with Sesame, and read.
Hello, wonderful human beings. Welcome to another vlog. That's all I got.
We're running a little bit behind schedule today, and we have a packed day. I took a couple days off of vlogging, which I feel like I always really need sometimes. And honestly, as I'm sure you guys know, I'm kind of behind on the posting. So I have a lot of vlog content that I'm sitting on. And sometimes I feel like all I'm doing is filming and I need to just stop and edit. At this point now I have help with video editing, but I still do all my vlogs myself, and certain videos like the what I spend in a week video I did myself. Oh, Sesame's playing with his new toy. Hi Sesame. Good morning, Sesame. Today's gonna be a little bit more eventful, so I figured it would be a waste not to vlog. The past couple days though, I've just been packing merch orders and shipping them. We are now shipping everything from the house, which is extra work and it's fun, but man, sometimes I think we really underestimate the time it takes to do certain tasks and like the things that we pay for. But I was paying a lot for fulfillment, and I just figured I would just do it myself. That way I at least have an idea of what's going on with all the merch, where it's at, because as you know, whenever you're shipping anything or mail's involved, like there's always gonna be hiccups along the way. But to give you an update, by the time you're watching this video, it should be the most up-to-date numbers on the site of what sizes we have left, and I think this will be the last run we do, at least for the time being. I'm gonna take a couple, maybe like a month or two off of merch after that, and then if anything, maybe some new designs will pop up in the future. Whatever's left is left. I got a lot of messages from people being like, oh, I didn't know you weren't gonna restock the sizes after the pre-order, so don't make that mistake. This will be the last run. I'll leave the link in the description box. And I'm also throwing in free caps with all sweatshirt orders while I have them left. Okay, for the rest of the day, I'm gonna go to meet up with Avery, my sister. She's heading back to New York. She just finished school. Yay. And then I need to get my hair cut. It's been a long time. I think the last time I cut my hair was October. Okay, the length of my hair is now past my belly button, if you can see, and my hair is curled right now. So it's like maybe where my pant button would be, or like lower. I do like it long, but it's starting to look a little bit like all the ends, the split ends are looking like trees. So it is definitely time. I made a quick stop at home. You know when you have like just enough time to go home but not enough time to do anything significant, but if you were to stay out it would just be like an unreasonable amount of time? That's my entire schedule today. I'm gonna see if I can film a really quick recipe in the time that I'm home, which would also be great if I could eat that, because when I'm really busy sometimes I end up with these long stretches of time where I don't eat and I start to get really like almost nauseous, lightheaded, and it's just not a good combination. So I don't want to be like passing out in the chair while I'm getting my hair done. So I'm gonna try and wrap this recipe up really quick and then get my hair done and then come back home. And I have one more thing to film. I want to film a taste test of the Juicy Marbles vegan steak that I got sent. So excited about it. Anyway, we'll see what we can get done. I'm also gonna change my shirt. I just like to be a little comfier when I get my hair cut. Okay, outfit change. I'm ready to film. I just finished the recipe. I'm honestly not too happy with the styling. I think I didn't have the time to play around with styling options like I usually do. And honestly guys, it's so good, but it's so spicy. So good, but so spicy. So we cut a lot off. This is where it ends. Kind of like at the bra strap, kind of long, but for me this is pretty short, and if you've seen my hair you know it's always like long, but it feels so much healthier. And Alex really is the best. He's like the only person I trust with my hair, which is why sometimes I go months without a haircut. Truly the best. If you have hair trust issues, go to Alex. He's incredible, can deal with long hair, and does an amazing job. It's the weekend. Today's Saturday, and I have to actually head to Playa Vista to take Sesame to his first vet appointment. I asked you guys for recommendations on vets, and I never knew that vets would be so filled up and in such high demand in LA. But every single vet that I've called about making an appointment, even just for like a first appointment, there's been a waiting list or you need a referral. So I bit the bullet and I got him on Modern Animal. It's this app that kind of reminds me of Parsley Health. Yeah, it's like a luxury vet thing with multiple locations. So anyway, we're going to this appointment today because it's the first one I could find. I just filmed a makeup look, just my everyday makeup look with more detail on like what I do and all the products that I use, and an update from my last couple vlogs ago. But we have some orders to pack, so let me show you the new system we have, because we also just got a label printer, which is super exciting. It makes the job so much easier. So let's go pack some orders. So in the office slash spare bedroom, we are now a warehouse. So many boxes, it's actually insane. I have to do a recount, but I don't even know where to start. But this is where the magic happens. Here's some of Brandon's orders ready to go out, and we use these recycled mailers too. So we try to, you know, be as sustainable as possible. So I'm in the middle of packing, or filming a packing video, and then I'm also filming a video for Honda right now. And I just really want to show you the car that I'm filming in today. It's a pickup truck. And he's helping me drive it because I will crash it. Here's the car. It's, you know, it's going. Yeah. And then I also finished the Honda video filming, so I need to edit that tomorrow, probably on the flight. And we just ordered errands for dinner. And we ordered it on Postmates. Yeah, very lazy dinner, I guess you could say, but I feel like when things are really busy like this, convenience is key. You'll see this in my pack with me video, but I just got these in and I packed them with all of like my skincare stuff, and I'm so excited because it's really cute. Ooh, love an ASMR moment. I also wanted to give a little update on the Tata Harper because I posted this on my story, and I've been really enjoying the skincare, especially this cleanser. It smells so good. This is the only thing I don't like. Like, it just smells really bad to me, and so when I put it all over my face, like I put a generous amount and I was like, this is nasty, the smell. I'm just very smell sensitive, so I can't use this. I'm sure it's amazing, like my skin looked great the next day, but I do not like this one. But everything else, so far, amazing.